to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys this little corner of my room. It's basically my perfume collection. In my previous video I shared a tour of my bathroom and a lot of you guys seem to enjoy my little apartment series, so I'm going to keep it going. And I wanted to film the vanity tour, but I think that's going to be the next video, so stay tuned for that. I asked on Instagram if you guys wanted to see a perfume collection and a lot of you guys said yes. And in my previous vlog on Joan Day, I briefly showed this corner and a lot of you guys commented asking for a perfume collection video, so I'm finally doing it. I never even thought that this is something I would ever film because I'm so bad at describing scents and there's no such thing as smell-o-vision. I also pulled up the websites that sell the perfumes just to read the descriptions if I really can't describe them. So I hope you guys find this video helpful and let's get started. We're gonna start from the back, and here is my silver play button from YouTube, and I opened it up on Joan Day and I thanked everyone for subscribing, but I realized that since it is for this channel, I wanted to thank each and every single one of you guys for subscribing to this channel because this reward is so beautiful and I'm so thankful to have such a loyal and wonderful group of family here on YouTube, so thank you so much for subscribing. Here we have a plant that my mom bought for me, and we're trying our best to buy a lot of plants for our apartment, and in the future I'll be sharing with you guys my apartment tour which will show that. Down here we have a couple of my favorite statement earrings, and these are all from one specific brand that sells a lot of celebrity earrings. So they have earrings worn by Yuna of Girls' Generation, Twice, Nayeon, and so much more. So you guys should definitely check it out because they do have some really cute, adorable earrings. Right next to it we have two lotions, and the first one is the Jo Malone Lime, Basil, and Mandarin. And I bought this a long time ago. I actually never used it. I just had it like in my drawers, and I really recently discovered it in my box of unused skincare and makeup, and I was so excited when I discovered this because Lena, who helped manage Taeyang's world tour or North America tour, she told me that this candle was lit in all of the waiting rooms for Taeyang, and I think this is what he smelled like. I smelled it many times and I really feel like this is the scent this scent reminds me of Taeyang. On Jo Malone's website, this falls under the fruity category. It's a very fresh scent, basil, mandarin, and amberwood. The next lotion is this one by Chloé, and I do have the perfume right here. And I use this every single day in college, and a lot of my friends remember me for this scent. And I tend to really like floral scents, and you guys will see it throughout this video. The keynotes are peony, rose, honey, cedarwood, and I just really like how chic this smells, and it also feels very powerful. So I do like to use it here and then, but now I like to switch up my perfumes just by my mood of the day. Now let's talk about my perfume collection, and this little glass case I got from Riley Rose, and these little pink stones are also from Riley Rose. But now let's talk about the perfume. We briefly talked about the Chloé one. Right behind the Chloé we have the Elizabeth and James Nirvana White, and this is probably my go-to scent now. I used the Chloé one for 4 or 5 years, so I kind of wanted to try something else. The keynotes of this perfume is peony, muguet, and tender musk, and I just really love the blend of those scents and I just love it. I also have the rollerball right here. Since we are in the topic of florals and peony, I have a Jo Malone cologne dedicated to peony and blush suede, and this is another florally scent, and this also, the keynotes are peony, red apple, and suede. And I just love how soft this smells, and I just love how, like, it feels very warm. Again, I'm very bad at describing scents, but this is one of my first Jo Malone perfumes I've ever owned. Before I introduce to you the fruity Jo Malone scents that I have, I do want to finish off the floral by talking about the Grand Hand perfumes. And this one I actually made at the Grand Hand Lab. So if you haven't watched it, I'll make sure to link it up in the cards or in the description box so that it will be easy for you guys to find. But again, with this scent, there's peony, ylang ylang, and a lot of florally scents that I love. And this one is, it says Lily Owen, but I believe this is their newest scent called Violet. If I'm wrong, I'll just correct myself right here. But she gave it to me as a sample just to test out, and I absolutely love it because, again, it's another floral scent. If you haven't checked out Grand Hand Lab in Korea, definitely go in there. It's located in Samcheongdong, and it's a very beautiful hanok, and once you walk inside, it smells amazing. It reminds me of Aesop and Lolabo, but a Korean version of it because they do sell candles in the Korean hangaris. So I love buying souvenirs, and it's just a great store that I always want to recommend for people who visit Korea. Okay, and the final floral thing is this rollerball from Innisfree. This is in Romantic Peony. You guys know how much I love peonies, and if you didn't know, I'm allergic to flowers, but when it comes to like if I had to pick two flowers, it would have to be hydrangeas and peony because there's not that much pollen compared to the other flowers that give me like terrible allergic reactions. But peony, I love how they look, and they're just so beautiful, and I love the perfumes with peony in them. Alright, now let's talk about the fruity and citrusy scents that I have. Or I have one citrus scent other than that lotion right there, but it is the grapefruit one back here. The keynotes for this one is obviously grapefruit. There's rosemary, peppermint, and pimento. And fun fact is, I believe one of the CN Blue members used this. When I got off the plane from New York to Seoul, this tall man just walked by and I just smelled the Joan Malone grapefruit, and later I realized that he was one of the CN Blue members, so I was like, you know what? I'm so glad I have this one. Kind of like how I have the Taeyang lotion, and I do want to get the candle of that just to, I don't know, copy Taeyang. The one that came with the Grapefruit cologne is the English Pear and Freesia. This was a duty-free deal. I got two for $103, I believe, which is a great deal for Jo Malone. And this one smells very unique to me. The keynotes for this one is King William Pear, Freesia, and Patchouli. I love how fresh this smells, and this also falls in the fruity category. The final fruity one that I have is the Nectarine Blossom and Honey, and this is probably my favorite out of the 4 Jo Malones that I own. And I only have like 2 or 3 uses of this left. The keynotes for this one is Cassis, Acacia Honey, and Peach, and it's just another very unique scent that I just fell in love with. So I hope that you guys found this video helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of my cute little corner. I'll make sure to link everything in the description box so that it'll be easy for you guys to navigate. And please tell me what your favorite scent is in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!